Alright guys, today I'm going to show you how to make my peanut butter chocolate blended chia seed parfait. First, you're going to want to get a cup of your favorite plant-based milk. I'm using almond milk today. And you're going to want to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract, or you can just get a plant-based milk that has vanilla added. And you're going to want to use your liquid sweetener of choice. I'm using 2 tablespoons of liquid stevia. And you want to adjust the sweetness to taste. So after we make this, you can taste it and decide if you want to add more. So you can start with a small amount and then add more if you need to. I know that this is pretty much as sweet as I want it. And to this, we're going to add a cup of chia seeds. Now you're going to want to mix this up really well. And we're going to let this set and thicken up. Alright, and after it's set for about 10 minutes, it's going to be thick. Like real thick. We are going to add more milk to this. We're going to add another cup. Alright, and then we're going to whisk this together again. Alright, now that is all mixed up. It's okay if there are some lumps because we are going to blend this. Now we're going to add 1 more cup. Alright, and then we're going to mix this up one more time. And like I said, don't worry if it's lumpy because we are going to add this to the blender. Alright, now we're going to add some PB2 to our blender. I'm going to start with a half a cup. But if I think it's not peanut buttery enough, I'll add more. Now we're going to add our chia seed milk mixture right in there. Now we are going to turn this on and blend it up. Alright, it's nicely blended. Now I'm going to taste it and see if it needs more peanut butter. So it is quite sweet, but it's not quite peanut buttery enough. So I'm going to add another 1/4 cup of PB2. Now it's perfect. That is perfectly peanut buttery. So all in total, it was 3/4 cup of PB2. So this makes 5 servings. They're not going to fill these jars all the way, but we want to have some space because we're going to coat it with some chocolate. So it ends up being about a half a cup serving for each one. So you could put this in the cup-sized mason jars. These are the ones I have right now. So now we're going to make a chocolate topping for these. So now we're going to take a 1/3 cup of chocolate chips, whichever chocolate chips you like, and a half a teaspoon of coconut oil, and we're going to microwave that for 30 seconds. And then we're going to stir it around, mix it up, and then microwave it for another 30 seconds. Remove from the microwave and stir again until it's nice and smooth. Now we are going to pour our chocolate mixture over the top of these parfaits. And then you just kind of want to swirl it around in there until the whole top is coated before it hardens. And these are what they'll look like when they're fully coated. It's about a half a tablespoon of our melted chocolate mixture per jar. Now we're going to put lids on these and pop them in the fridge and let them chill. And I will show you what they look like when they're done. Alright, so once it's finally cooled, the chocolate should be nice and set, not runny. And just look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's like a little chocolate shell. Delicious. I hope you guys give this a try.